And we actually call this one tonight. Well, I would think I'm just keeping which ones people take pictures next.
For an event or other?
No, I got full suits of blue little veils. The first year we just had them hanging, and then I bought those extensions.
Yeah, no. So if there's a flag that needs to be street corner, I'm not gonna agree.
Generally, I try to put my
Yeah, they can make it.
I just said from the third row up on Good afternoon. I would like to welcome all of you to the Gabelli School of Business Awards Ceremony for the class of 2024 here at the Lincoln Center campus. I'm Father Vin DiCola, and I serve as Assistant Dean and Coordinator of the Global Business Program at Lincoln Center. I would like to note that today's ceremony is being streamed for friends and family who could not attend in person. I want to start by thanking all of the members of our faculty and staff who are here this afternoon. You heard the applause. They are actually well liked, which is nice to see. And now I'd like to invite the Dean of Students, Dr. Jennifer Campbell, who will begin with the invocation.
Good morning and congratulations, everyone. We can go into a state of meditation. Loving and gracious God, we thank you for the gift of life and the wonderful privilege of knowing you. Today is the culmination of years of work, years filled with challenges and triumphs, losses and laughter, friendships and growth. We thank you, God, for getting us safely to this day. Lord, at this time of graduation, we bring before you all these young lives that will soon be graduating. Lead and guide all those that are called and protected by you. Bless them with hope so that they move into the future with eager and open hearts. Help them to put the knowledge, skills, and insights gained through their education in use for the good of all humankind. Inspire them to believe in the goodness of life, even when faced with challenges and difficulties. God, we pray that each one remains firm in their truth and in the ability to utilize the critical thinking skills that have been taught throughout their time here at Fordham. May each one continue to grow and discern as they continue to mature and become richer in their relationship with you and with each passing day. As life opens up before each one, and the temptations of the world seek to entice them away from the road of righteousness, hold each one steady, and may your Holy Spirit be ever present, a help in time of trouble, and an ever-present comfort in times of difficulty. Thank you for each life and each family that is represented by these young adults who are soon to graduate. As they commence with their lives, may they grow even more grateful and wise. May their lives be a wonderful witness to all those with whom they come in contact. Keep them safe from harm and in the palm of your precious hands, we pray. Amen.
Thank you so much, Dean Campbell. And now we will hear from a member of the class. I guess I blew that one. Not to be confused with the hobbits, this student does not live in Middle Earth, but rather she lives in Middle Village, which you may know is right in the heart of Queens, New York City. She has been a commuting student for 4 years, and despite this, she has fully engaged at Fordham and with Fordham. She has performed extremely well academically, finishing among the top 10 students in the class. She has also been involved in many other school activities, including serving as a member of the Dean's Council since her first year. And so to say a few words to her classmates and on behalf of her classmates, I invite forward your valedictorian, Nicole Ojina.
Thank you for the kind introduction, Father Vin. Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, friends, family, and of course, the Gabelli School of Business's graduating class of 2024. The day is finally here, almost, and how crazy is it that we are in person, not sitting 6 feet apart? My name is Nicole Voshchina. You may recognize me as the quiet one, or for some, the accounting whisperer, and it is an absolute honor to speak on behalf of our class today. The story of the class of the 2024, or should I say, the class of 2020, is a lesson in resilience and ambition. We all remember our first day of freshman year. Half of us rolled out of bed, walked about 5 to 10 steps to our computers, and logged on to Zoom, while the other half just stayed in bed, cameras off. Isolation became our classroom, and resilience our homework, as we were forced to dive in, masks first, of course, while the rest of the world retreated. Our sophomore year was then plagued with carrying hand sanitizer everywhere, the weekly COVID tests in McMahon, the Vital Check symptom tracker, and the beloved N95 mask that made every single business communications presentation 10 times harder than it needed to be. It was difficult to imagine a time of normalcy, yet here we are today, having achieved more against the odds than most do in a lifetime when we walk that stage tomorrow. However, I'm confident that the graduates can agree that we have experienced yet another plague this final semester. Within the past month alone, with a show of hands, how many of us have been asked the infamous, well, what's next? What are you going to do? Pretty much everybody in this room. And while some of us have an answer, and that is amazing, some of us don't, and that's okay too. It's okay not to know where you want to be 1, 5, 10, even 30 years from now, when you likely don't even know what you will eat, let alone do when you leave this room today. As COVID has proven, we just simply don't know what will happen, when people will enter or exit our lives, where the economy will stand, nor how our interests will or won't evolve. The second we graduate, we quite literally become a walking probability, with one exception, as you probably guessed, who we aspire to be. Because did you know that people form impressions of us in just 7 seconds? 7 seconds is all it takes. And that is not enough time for a resume spiel or an elevator pitch. And so consider this. As much as our ego tells us otherwise, no one will remember us by the external labels we came in wearing today. 2024 incoming analyst at JP Morgan, 3.975 GPA, soon to be graduate, finance bro. Most of us don't even remember where our closest friends work, unless A, we ask them, or B, we stalk their LinkedIn page. Instead, we will be remembered for how we treated others, for how we made them feel. For it is that kindness, that attentiveness, that sincerity that we show in those 7 seconds and beyond that will far surpass any level of success that you can achieve, unless you're the next Elon. And I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, Nicole, that's nice, but my future paycheck says otherwise. And to that, I call us to reflect on a core tenet of our Jesuit education. Cura personalis, care of the whole person, treating people with dignity and compassion. Because behind every successful person, somewhere, somehow, there is someone who cares. And I mean truly cares about them as human beings, counsels them on their struggles, and encourages them to pursue their dreams. Whether it be the friends who stayed up until 2 a.m. helping you write your theology paper, and then proceeded to listen to your rants about said paper. The career advisor who said, you should probably take a second look at that resume. Or even Father Vin, for allowing you to pass-fail that one liberal arts elective. These are all unsung heroes in your success story. So that person or those people that you're thinking about right now, take time today to thank them. Because few things matter more in life than appreciating the people who were willing to take a chance on us when nobody else would. And of course, in no discussion of success can we forget about, dun dun dun, failure. Because I say, make mistakes, go fail. You say, Nicole, are you crazy? Promoting failure at graduation? Because that is exactly what my mother said when I first read this speech to her. But I promise that when you fail and you stay down, spending time, whether it be minutes, hours, days, even months, thinking about the whys and whats of that situation, you will learn far more about your truest self, about your life, than any textbook can teach. Remember, it's not failure that can derail us, it's self-doubt. So take a lesson from Professor McCann's investments class. Risks bring rewards, right? So take the risk, say yes more, and as cliche as it sounds, follow your heart. Because even the stories that don't end in happily ever after are worth telling, our COVID graduation being a prime example of that. So you want to travel the world for a year? Do it. You dream of studying law at Harvard? Do it. You want to start your own business? Do it. Because the worst that can happen is you try it for a year, it fails, and guess what? You're still in your 20s. Now, life is not always easy. Life is not always fair, nor will it ever be. But you have the rest of it to play it safe. So never say you can't do it. Say, I just haven't done it yet. And with that said, I would like to thank our professors for pushing us beyond the confines of the classroom and into real-life business applications, from skimming current events and racing to memorize their implications before class. Those in finance will understand. To tackling my personal favorite, case studies. I also want to thank our parents and families for their unwavering support and understanding, for allowing us to come home and just be kids again. And to my classmates, while I may not know all of you, and you may not know me, we share the Gabelli mold as future change makers and business leaders. We will embrace the challenge of shaping a better world, of dreaming dreams so big that we will just have to grow into them. Because if a dream is easy, where's the fun in that? So dream big, achieve bigger, and move forward as the person you aspire to be, the hero in your own movie, because that movie starts right now. Thank you, and congratulations again to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Nicole. Great job. Very inspiring. And now I'm honored to call forward the Dean of the Gabelli School of Business, Dean Lerzan Aksoy.
Thank you, Father Vin, and thank you, Nicole. That was so inspiring. I want to wish everyone a very warm Gabelli School welcome today. I am so thrilled and excited during this time of celebration and as we honor our exemplary Gabelli School 2024 graduates. Today, we're going to be recognizing many of you, and we're recognizing you because you have demonstrated excellence in ways that stood out to our faculty, to our staff, and also to our administrators, and of course to your families as well, many of whom are here today. We are all so proud of you, so I want to give you a big hand. This time of celebration is really special for me, and it's a reminder of how incredible our students are And it really makes clear to me that our best days will always be in front of us because we have leaders like you. Recognizing that you represent the best of Fordham and the embodiment of our hopes for our future, I spent some time thinking about what I would say to you today. You've spent many, many years absorbing and applying new knowledge. You have brought the best of yourselves to your studies and the way that you lead your lives as people for others. So above all else, I would ask that you continue to bring your best self to all that you do. Of course, give your best self to your work. But remember to also give your best selves to your passion for new knowledge, to your development of wisdom, and to your contribution to building the world that you want to see. And most importantly, remember to give your best selves to those who love and support you, regardless of your failings, as Nicole said, because it is those relationships that will sustain you throughout your life's journey. And many of them are sitting right next to you today. So in the spirit of leading by example and embodying the values that we cherish here at the Gabelli School, I would like to share an inspiring journey of someone that I personally admire. And that is Saira Malik, who is the Chief Investment Officer of Nuveen. And she manages over $1 trillion in assets. Her story is quite amazing because she rose through the ranks in a predominantly male-dominated industry. Saira broke barriers and set new standards of excellence for integrity in the financial sector. What's also quite unique and special about Saira is her commitment to mentorship within Nuveen that has been truly transformative. She championed many programs that support and elevate women and underrepresented groups, providing them with the tools and opportunities needed for them to truly succeed in finance. She's recognized for her sharp acumen as well as her dedication to sustainability and responsible investing, something I know Gabelli School of Business students are very familiar with. Saira exemplifies leadership that yields financial returns, but not only that, she contributes positively to society. Her career truly showcases how one can achieve the personal milestones while also uplifting those that are around you. So always remember that. On behalf of us here at the Gabelli School, our faculty, our staff, I want to extend our warmest congratulations to you for this recognition on your graduation and on a job well done. I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow at our commencement ceremony. So go forth and change the world. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Dean Aksoy, for those insightful words. And now let us begin to acknowledge some of the many accomplishments of the class of 2024. First, we recognize students who have been invited and became members in one or more of the academic honor societies. So in each of these cases, I'll call your names. Please stand to be recognized. And audience, please hold your applause till each group is complete. Alpha Mu Alpha, the National Honor Society of the American Marketing Association. I will call the name of these 5 seniors. Please stand and remain standing. Grace Fariello, Ioannis Kasaitis, Anthony Licata, Jessica Tang, Olya Yazurska. Beta Gamma Sigma, the exclusive business honor society, recognizes academic excellence in business studies. As I call your name with these 11 seniors, please stand and remain standing. Luis Castellanos Perez, Alina Furman, James Henry, Kylie Kalik, Ioannis Kasaitis, Maria Kravchenko, Sebastian Martinez Canedo, Ria Naido, Ahmed Shikani, Jessica Tang, Nicole Wojina. Phi Kappa Phi, the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective honor society for all academic disciplines. As I call your name, would these 10 seniors please stand and remain standing? Maria Chernyshova, Alina Furman, Mitchell Heineman, Claire Jansen, Sugmet Preet Kaur, Ioannis Kasaitis, Maria Kravchenko, Sebastian Martinez Canedo, Jessica Tang, Nicole Wojina. And last but not least, Alpha Sigma Nu, the Honor Society of Jesuit Universities, which recognizes students who excel in scholarship, loyalty, and service, and who, we hope, will promote these same Ignatian values all through their lives. As I call your name, would these 4 seniors please stand and remain standing? Ioannis Kasaitis, Anthony Licata, Sebastian Martinez Canedo, Jessica Tang. We also wish to acknowledge several members of the senior class who were nominated by their peers and by Fordham staff for a Senior Leadership Award. As I call your name, would these 21 seniors please stand and remain standing? Anusha Barua, Brigida Caruso, Luis Castellanos Perez, Yoshimi Eder, Jillian Goral, Claire Jansen, Ioannis Kasaitis, Anthony Licata, Ava Chingnan Lin, Eric Lucido, Braulio Mauro Pacheco, Maya Pakala, Armand Rabasa, Emily Ramsubir, Patrick Ricciardi, Rebecca Richmond, Aman Rizvi, Savannah Stewart, Julie Trohan, Ashley Yu, Dennis Zhang. It is an honor to have been recognized as a leader by several of your peers, and particularly remarkable that so many of our Gabelli students have been so recognized. It's also, of course, an honor to actually win one of the 4 Senior Leadership Awards, since there are only 4 awarded each year for the entire undergrad class on this Lincoln Center campus. That includes approximately 600 seniors at Fordham College Lincoln Center, as well as our 145 seniors in the Gabelli School. So out of these 745 students, only 4 were selected. We're very proud that this year, 3 of the 4 who were selected for Senior Leadership Awards are members of our Gabelli School senior class, and they should now each be warmly applauded. Maylene Moorfield, Jessica Tang, Kenneth Tang, now I know you have your eyes on these colorful honor cords, but before we get to those, we have a couple more things to do. One very special recognition to make. This award has already been presented, and it is one which is national in scope. Poets and Quants is one of the premier ranking agencies in the field of business schools. The Gabelli School is proud to be ranked number 21 nationally among business schools by Poets and Quants. They have also named some 100 students from around the country as among the best and the brightest in the class of 2024. Recipients are selected based on academic excellence, extracurricular leadership, personal character, innate potential, a striking personal narrative, and overall impact on their school program. Poets and Quants has named as one of this year's best and brightest our own Alina Furman. And now I ask Dean Silver to come forward and take the center stage to assist in presenting our next awards. And I invite to join him Ms. Eileen Casey, Career Advisor in Finance, one of our personal and professional development team, known simply as PPD. Eileen will assist Dean Silver in presenting the maroon, yellow, and white cords. Maroon, yellow, and, yeah, that's it. To those students who were in the Finance Scholars Program run by our PPD or Career Advising team. So as I call your name, please come forward. Let's come up these stairs and go back to your seats that way. The Finance Scholars from the class of 2024, Parth Awasthi, Brigida Caruso, Alina Furman, Veronica Graydeck, John Long Guo, Michael Hamlet, Mitch Heineman, Claire Jansen, Ioannis Kasaitis, Maria Kravchenko, Anthony Licata, Braulio Maura Pacheco, Nicholas Xiao, Jessica Tang, Julia Villela Caetano, Joey Yu, and Dennis Zhang. Let's give the Finance Scholars another round of applause. I now invite forward Ms. Jen O'Neill, Career Advisor or PPD Advisor in Marketing. Jen will assist Dean Silver in presenting the maroon, yellow, and white cords to those students who were in the Marketing Scholars Program run by our PPD or Career Advising team. These marketing scholars from the class of 2024 were Theodora Sistea, Yoshimi Adair, An Pham, and Kenneth Tang. Let's give our marketing scholars one more round of applause. I now invite forward Mr. Kent Shola from our PPD team. Kent is the career advisor for our digital media and technology students. Kent will assist Dean Silver in presenting the maroon, yellow, and white cords to those students who were in the DM&T Scholars Program. The members of the class of 2024 who are DM&T Scholars: Luis Castellano Perez, Maylin Moorfield, Patrick Ricciardi, Rebecca Richmond, and David Wu. Let's hear it again for our DM&T scholars. And it was around the time that this class of 2024 began college that our PPD staff responded to the growing call of companies wishing to recruit a range of diverse students into their training programs, acknowledging that diversity was a contributing value for successful teamwork, something our own students learn well in their Consulting Challenge projects. So we launched the first-year Diversity Scholars Program, and some of the first members were in this class of 2024. Yoshimi Eder, Michael Hamlet, Adrian Harrington, Chinwe Okogu. And let's give them another round of applause. I call forward Dean Dunn, Dean Brian Dunn, Assistant Dean for Honors Opportunities and Director of Advising at Rose Hill. Dean Dunn will assist Dean Silver in awarding medals to the students in the Global Business Honors Program, the Ignite Scholars Program, and to a few individual students who successfully completed an honors thesis paper. So first, from the Global Business Honors Program, and I'll read the title of their paper as they come forward. Claire Jansen, The Effect of Carbon Initiatives on Actual Carbon Emissions. Afwan Kibria, Capital Structure Implications of Options Implied Volatility. Jessica Tang, Impact of Environmental Regulation, Twitter Sentiment on Market Performance of Carbon-Intensive Companies. And Luis Castellanos Perez, Are companies behind on the ethical risks of AI automation? And I note that for this paper, Luis also was named a runner-up for the E. Gerald Corrigan Thesis Award. And now from the Ignite Scholars Program. And I'll give the name of their project. Muskin Abdul Hussein, Project Al-Amerit. And working together, Anusha Barua and Brigida Caruso, EcoFest Consulting. And James Henry with a personal favorite of mine, Chocolate for Change. Olivia Canego, Learn Green. Aman Rizvi, Udan. Let's give them all another round of applause. And 3 individuals who completed honors thesis papers. Rihanna Ishmael, The Impact of an Accessibility Indicator on Purchase Intentions. Mitchell Barena Heinemann, Rails to Riches, Assessing the Impact of High-Speed Trains on the Economic Development of Rural Communities. And I note that for this paper, Mitch was selected as a winner of a Patricia Ramsey Honors Thesis Award. Sebastian Martinez Canedo, Making Sense of the movies, how to better understand and predict the theatrical window. And for this paper, Sebastian was also selected as a winner of the Patricia Ramsey Honors Thesis Award. And I call forward now someone who is a little bit behind the scenes, but essential to the running of things here at the Lincoln Center campus for global business, and that is Maria St. Hilaire. Maria will assist Dean Silver in giving accolades to students who serve in our Dean's Council here at Lincoln Center. The Dean's Council assists us in our efforts to continually reflect on our academic program in the effort to make the school ever more effective in its goals. Members also help represent the school to prospective students and assist in creating opportunities for current students to socialize and network with each other, such as at our now famous Gabelli Lincoln Center Dumpling Day parties. Please come forward as I call your name. Kevin Dizon, Alina Furman, Michael Hamlet, Griffin Harrington, Rihanna Ishmael, Olivia Canego, Maria Kravchenko, Anthony Licata, Nicole Rogina. And I note that our president of Dean's Council, Valery Gergiev, could not be here. He's already flown off to get his way home, so we thank him for his service. We also want to recognize 4 students who were transfer students and then turned around and have been very helpful to other transfer students who've come after them. Maria Chernishova, Maya Pikala, Jack Rodler, David Tomeo. Please come forward. And let's thank again our transfer mentors. I ask Dean Bob Daly to come forward and assist Dean Silver as we recognize members of the class of 2024 who distinguished themselves as longtime members of some of Fordham's student clubs related to business. We'll begin with Girl Boss. Muskin Abdul Hussein, Anusha Barua, Theodora Surstea, Olivia Canego, Anna McIntyre, Stefania Pirro, and Olya Yazurska. And Professor McCann, come up and join on this one, the Investment Banking Club, since you're so involved with them. The blue and silver go to these members of the Investment Bank. Oh, got to balance that out there. I had to bring my tie rack in to help us. Investment banking, Muskin Abdul Hussein, Anusha Barua, Brigida Caruso, Will Chen, Lauren Earl, Claire Jansen, Maria Kravchenko, Michael Karonsiski, Anthony Licata, An Pham, Stefania Pirro, Patrick Ricciardi, Aman Rizvi, Jessica Tang, Kevin Yang. So we wonder which of these will be the one 10 years or 15 years from now who will write the big check so that this building will be renamed after them. And the pink and purple next for the Women in Finance. Women in Finance and Economics, affectionately known as WIFE. Anusha Barua, Yasmin Ben Abdel-Salam, Brigida Caruso, Maria Chernyshova, Alina Furman, Claire Jansen, Stefania Pirro, Jessica Tang. In the blue, white, and gold next. Careful to balance things out. This is for the Investment Society. Miriam Aoun, Anusha Barua, Kevin Dizon, George Ayupi, Mitch Heineman, Claire Jansen, Johnny Casaitis, Sebastian Martinez, Canedo, Annie McIntyre, Stefania Pirro, Armand Rabasa. And the solid blue for the Consulting Club. The members of the Consulting Club, Braulio Mauro Pacheco, Maria Kravchenko, and Jess Pham. These student clubs serve many purposes besides the students learning a lot, bringing in guest speakers. It's also a great way for older students to meet and work with younger students. We even see oftentimes internship opportunities being passed from an older student to a younger student through these student clubs. So let's again thank all these students who work so hard in these different clubs. I now invite Dean Lerzon Aksoy to join the party on stage. The next series of awards are the Modges Award, which is given for outstanding academic achievement in each of the primary concentrations to students who also demonstrated exceptional positive impact as members of the Gabelli School community. So Professor Robert Chang, would you come forward and join the deans in presenting honors to members of the students who are in the digital media and technology concentration who fit this category. Maylene Moorfield, Luis Castellano Perez, the maroon and white, maroon and silver. Jillian Garral, Rihanna Ishmael, Vicky Liu, Haiwen Luo, Annie O'Malley, Patrick Ricciardi, Aman Rizvi. I'm glad we have such a nice crowd, and we do have a few empty seats. If you are tired and want to sit, room 214 is streaming this, so you can take a seat there and watch the rest, but miss the energy in the room, so, you know. All right, you can hold those, that's the same color. And now the same Modus Award to those who are in the marketing concentration. So Professor Malafite, would you come forward and join Dean Axoy? Marketing students who fit this category: Teodora Surstea, Gabriela De Rocha Afodu, Yoshimi Adair, Guillaume Greiters, James Henry, Kylie Blue Kalik, Olivia Canego, Juliana Lee. Wait, there's more. Eric Lucido, Irene Chisa Miao, Mikiya Marin, Noel Nakaoka, Francesca Schiazzi, Kenneth Tang, Christina Tirana, May Rosie Tron, Patricia Troda, and Ashley Yu. And the last concentration, but definitely not the least, in fact, it's the most, is our finance concentration. So Professor McCann, would you come forward? So let me take a deep breath and get through our finance winners. Muskin Abdul Hussein, Janan Kisai, Brigida Caruso, Maria Chernyshova, Kevin Carl Dizon, Adam D'Souza, Alina Furman, Veronica Gradak, John Long Guo, Michael Hamlet, Shireen Hack, Griffin Harrington, Mitch Heineman, Claire Jansen, Ioannis Kasaitis, Afwan Kibria, Michael Krasunsky, Maria Kravchenko, Fong Li, Anthony Licata, Nicholas Lopez, Sebastian Martinez Canedo, Braulio Maura Pacheco, Ria Naidu, Michael Napoli, Maja Pakala, Ni Jes Pham, Annie Chu, Arman Rabasa, Jack Rotler, Sashal Sadiq, Ahmed Shakani, Jessica Tang, David Tomeo, Nicole Ojina, Olya Yazurska, Dennis Zhang. I should have prepared. This would be my chance to give you a little song, right? How about I left my heart in San Francisco? I left my heart in San Francisco. So this program is a strong program academically, and these Majas winners excel even within that. So let's give another round of applause to all these Majas winners. The Peer Appreciation Award is given to students for their generosity and service to the Gabelli school community and for demonstrated leadership in accordance with Fordham's Jesuit values. Alan Ajit, Anusha Barua, Theodore Chai, George Ayupi, Jaden Gabriel, Jack Newcomer, Jason Chu, Rebecca Richmond, Joshua Soler, Nicholas Syracuse, Savannah Stewart, Julie Trohan, Siyuan Cynthia Zhang, Carl Zhang. We'll use any of those colors for now. I have some green and gold cords. They must still be up in my office. So if you want to come later and get your green and gold cord, these are for what we call our global citizens. This is given to international students who have really become immersed in a positive way in our American culture, or American students with an expressed care and concern for other cultures. These students have demonstrated a desire and ability to build bridges of acceptance and understanding across cultures. The Gabelli School of Business Global Citizen Awards go to Brigida Caruso, Adam D'Souza, Alina Furman, Valerie Gergiev, who's not here, Claire Jansen, Braulio Mauro Pacheco, and Dennis Yang. We now turn, just briefly, away from the class of 2024 themselves and take a moment to recognize a faculty member identified by many of the students as exhibiting the Jesuit value of cora personalis. In their work, both in and out of the classroom, they have shown our students great care, and they care about the entire person, assisting students to develop professionally and personally. This professor is a popular professor because he is so clear in his teaching, and he makes difficult material manageable. He has taught here for over 20 years and maintains a great rapport with former students, who gladly come back to the Gabelli School whenever he calls on them to share their stories of their career path for the younger students coming along. So class of 2024, be prepared, as some of you will soon be getting the call from this man to come home to Fordham. The Faculty Cora Personalis Award in 2024 goes to Professor James McCann. Before we conclude with our last two awards, I want to take a moment for some logistical details. First, I want to apologize on behalf of Deans Axoy, Silver, Dunn, and Daly, who need to rush up to Rose Hill for another award ceremony starting there at 3 p.m. For everyone else, please stay if you can. There's a reception just outside this McNally Amphitheater to answer the question that was raised by our student speaker of what we're going to eat next. So enjoy each other and celebrate all that we have to celebrate. Feel free to take photos by your flag of your own heritage. At 5 p.m., we have the baccalaureate mass. So just bounce on over to the Church of St. Paul across the street. And finally, tonight at 6:15, there is a family reception on the second floor of the law school. Each student got 3 free tickets for themselves and 2 guests, and additional tickets are available for $15. And I think there are still some seats available, or some tickets available. Now, we turn again to our graduating class. You have all accomplished so much and deserve all of the many congratulatory wishes you are hearing these days from your family and friends. Let me say personally that I admire you for the way you have managed, even through these difficult years, where you began your college in the midst of a very challenging time for all of us. I applaud you in a special way for your perseverance and flexibility. These are traits which will serve you well in the years ahead. We conclude now with 2 final capstone awards. First is the Dean's Award, which recognizes a student who has demonstrated a commitment to the Fordham community and has exemplified the spirit of leadership called forth in a Jesuit education. A leader who unites others behind a common cause to accomplish goals which could not otherwise be attained. The class of 2024 has demonstrated a lot of great leadership. This was demonstrated by the fact that so many members of the class were nominated for a Senior Leadership Award, and 3 were among this year's 4 winners. And yet this year's Dean's Award winner may not be among the first to come to mind, because this student might better be described as a quiet leader, one who leads by example, setting an example through hard work and steady reliability, 2 qualities which I suspect he had begun to cultivate even before he came to Fordham. I think you will be pleased by this announcement because this student is simply very well liked. The 2024 Dean's Award to Michael Hamlet. The final award is called the Alumni Chair Award, and coincidentally, the award is a Fordham chair. I now invite to come forward Fran Jankowski, Associate Director of Alumni Relations, to help present what we call the Alumni Chair Award. First, I want to read what one student wrote about this year's recipient of this award, describing the student as an exceptional example of what a Fordham student should be, not only demonstrating exemplary leadership within the community through roles as president of at least one student club, treasurer for another, vice president and secretary for a third, and also holding various positions within the undergraduate student government at Lincoln Center. This student's impact at Fordham has truly been immense. Witnessing this student's dedication to community engagement has been truly inspiring. The student serves as an outstanding role model. Their impact as a leader stems from the passion with which everything was done. It was this passion which motivated others to become involved. This student's leadership shines through daily interactions with peers, faculty, and staff, consistently going above and beyond to support fellow students, whether through mentoring, advocating for their needs, or simply lending a listening ear. Their dedication, integrity, and genuine care for others make this student such an exceptional leader, embodying the values that define the Fordham experience.
Good afternoon. The Alumni Chair Award is presented to a senior who inspires their peers, who achieves excellence in intellectual and extracurricular endeavors, and who makes contributions that will outlast one's time as an undergraduate. Above all, the award is presented to an individual who embodies the Jesuit tenets of cura personalis and magis, as well as the commitment to serve as a ram for and with others. But we hope it doesn't stop at commencement. The award, this captain's chair, is a symbol of leadership, and we challenge the recipient to do more, to take up a leadership role in the alumni community as a member of our Young Alumni Committee or in regional and affinity chapters. As a mentor to future students, and above all, as a servant leader among peers and a model of unwavering devotion and service to Alma Mater Fordham. In consultation with the Dean and on behalf of the Fordham University Alumni Association and Fordham's community of more than 200,000 living alumni, I commend and congratulate this year's recipient of the Gabelli Lincoln Center Alumni Chair Award.
I saved you from having to pronounce the name. You actually get a new one sent to you. That's just a sample. Once again, congratulations to all of you who received an award or were recognized today, and to all members of the class of 2024. This concludes our award ceremony.